Hello everyone, ZMiner99 here, and welcome back for another episode. Today we are on the ZooKeepR Dinos server that I and Wild have, and we're going to be doing some messing around with power. So we're going to, if I push the right button here, run down, and this is what we're going to be, this is the area rather, that we're going to be working in, at least to start off with, trying to adjust some of the stuff because this is just becoming a mess now. Yeah. So we'll go through that. Some stuff to show that happened between episodes. Down here, we have a little more storage. I think the more storage was there. But earlier today, I added 2 more storage import cables so that we won't have a backup forming in the ender chest while we're out exploring. Especially with 2 of us out exploring, that can be an issue. We have these villager trading stalls now, so that all of our villagers can be kept in one place, and we can get more stuff from them. We got glowstone up here, glass panes, some limestone back behind them, and then some different kind of limestone out front here. So that's what we've got going for us so far. So we're going to jump back into the call with Wild, and we're going to go ahead and get to work on redoing our power stuff. Let us see. How do we want to handle this? So
I don't mind leaving, like what you were saying, leaving the energy producer, the blocks producing energy up here. That's fine. Leaving the energy cell up here also is a good idea because that way, if we need to, say, move these or take them somewhere else, we can move the energy cell as well and power it off that until we've got everything else set up.
yeah. So does the energy cell need to well, what am I trying to
It
think
doesn't
right
need to
now?
be right on the dynamo.
Okay.
It can have a line running into it.
Does it store power if you move it?
Yes, it stores power.
Okay.
That's why it's a
Cool.
cell.
I think we should leave it up here.
Yeah,
That
the energy
way,
cell, yes. That's what I was thinking. Like, if we ever need to
and
move
then just
something.
remote it
Yeah.
down.
So,
So,
moving all of that, but we need to get all the flux stuff together first.
and I'm also going to grab the cryothium out of the
Nice.
thingamabobber because there's a lot of it in there.
Okay, let's see.
And
One of these. Oh, wait. Wait. I don't have. I have ender. I have ender.
if I will put it on that face like so. Okay, it's been filled with resin. It's already working because it stored its battery power.
Nice.
This is also going to lead to reorientation of the room, I find.
Oh, very much.
So, let's run its power in the side here. I think. That'd be good? Yeah. We're going to put its fluid output from... Actually, wait, we need... Alright, we don't need items going into this. So, item output will be from the bottom. And fluid will go to the back. I think this will work. Yeah, so let's set up the item system. We need a servo on there, which is configured. Well, actually, it's the default configuration, I suppose. running into a chest. And let's see if it actually outputs the resin. Oh, it doesn't have any power, so of course it's not going to output the resin.
Oops.
Oops is right. I think I'm going to put down the rest of the tools before I put down the energy cell.
Probably a good idea.
Actually, what is the other one? We just need the 2 dynamos, right? And that's all the power generation setup.
Well, the fractionating still is what's powering one of
Mm-hmm.
or both.
Well, technically it's powering both, right? Because one of them gets the items from it, the other one gets...
Yeah, it's powering the... directly powering the... not the steam, the compression.
Mm-hmm. And actually, the only items it produces go to the steam dynamo. So
the steam,
well, no,
the
but
steam
that
is
was the
essentially
backup.
a backup.
Hmm. Trying to think of how to do this one.
Yeah, I know. It's a puzzle. Because
Oh, for sure.
you need the water to go into both. Like.
Mm-hmm. Is there a way to code the pipes, like with color? Does not look like it.
The only way we could possibly do it is to get a clear fluid duct, which we can do with the opaque ones and a piece of glass, which we have a lot of.
Okay.
So if we take 6 fluid duct with 1 piece of glass, we can make the regular, just ordinary fluid duct. Then you can see, take all of that fluid duct down, put it with some glass. It doesn't even matter what kind.
Mm-hmm. I think I want to do that.
Mm-hmm. I don't blame you. It does help. Like, this is going here and this is going there. I only did it this way because that was the only way to get that fluid duct. Get a fluid duct.
Where is the glass?
Should be in the storage. Just look for stained glass.
Didn't want to automatically add it to the recipe. Or to the table whenever I was trying to use it. That's what it was. And they shouldn't connect, right?
No, they'll
the 2
connect.
Pipes. Oh. Okay. It'll just be a visual representation that they're different then.
Yeah, it's a visual essentially. Yeah, you do not want to connect this with this until... because if you connect the water,
it will break it.
Yeah,
right?
It's just... I will
I'll
say,
run it down this
that
way.
looks so much better. I want to see all of this done up too. Even though it's going to essentially be the same color.
Well, but the fluid inside won't be.
No, the fluid is essentially that color.
Oh wait, the resin is?
Yeah.
It looks... That's weird because it looks amber in the
Yeah, it
thing.
looks amber, but it will almost look exactly the same. It won't look exactly. It'll be close.
Uh-huh. That's interesting how it's not a true representation, really. And now time for another resin tank, which actually I don't need to make because we already have a tank that has a tiny bit of resin in it.
Oh, that's good.
And we might as well switch all those out with clear fluid ducts, since, as you said, they do look a lot better. Yes, this looks a lot cooler now that you can actually see the fluids moving. wasn't right. I want you to face upwards. There you go. Now you're facing upwards. Using wrenches to rotate tools is always kind of complicated.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
Alright, now here's the other question is, do we want to leave more room for more power in the future?
I don't know what else we'll need for power. Like, how technical are we going to have to get?
Yeah. Alright. I think that's... Yeah. We're probably not going to get anything fancy going with... Or anything... We're not going to need anything more fancy. That is. So... I think we'll be good just laying out this nice little simple system that we're doing now. Now to connect it all up to simple storage. And I need more cables. Fortunately, we have them.
Okay, that's what I'm... Okay. I see. I need a rune stone.
Having the appropriate things is always good.
Apparently I messed up a touch.
Uh-oh.
I
so?
somehow managed to put magnetism on my wand, or on my staff twice.
And it doesn't like that, I'm guessing.
Oh no, it likes it just fine. There's only 5 slots though. So if I want to put shatter, I have to remove one of those magnetisms, which I'm doing right now. There we go.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Nope.
That doesn't sound ideal. By any means.
But now I should get shatter. Yes. I have shatter. Which means I can now go downstairs with maybe a couple of buckets of water. And get us a bunch of obsidian.
Do we want to have clear item ducts as well?
The item ducts don't necessarily have to be clear. It could end up causing lag.
True.
Because it shows you the item going through it. This, however, like, this is kind of sort of needed. It helps.
Yep. Alright. There it goes.
I will say, it looks... The amber and the resin look like same thing. It just has a slightly different texture.
Yeah, they do. I like it, though.
Yeah, no, I like it,
It actually
too.
looks super cool in the pipes.
Alright.
Now, one thing I am going to do with the dynamo is I'm going to put a lever by it.
Okay.
That way it's not... That way it is a backup power source.
Oh, beside the steam?
Yeah. Because right now it will just keep running and running and running and running. And, you know, it'll burn through all the rosin. But, I mean, not that there's other uses for rosin, but that way it's actually a backup.
I'm sure there has to be some other use for rosin.
Food. Food. You can use it to make food.
Hmm.
Agua chow, rich
Oh,
agua
aqua chow.
chow.
Okay, that's actually not a bad thing.
Also, you can use it to make torches
Hmm.
and sticky pistons and leads and florbs.
Ooh, forbs are good.
Yep. Other than that, it's only good for using in the steam dynamo and for, um, yeah, using in the steam dynamo, I think, is the only thing. And as furnace fuel. So. And that way we will have a backup resin supply as needed.
Nice.
Alright. And we're starting to get a slight backup of the tree oil, which is good. And power, of course, we still have the whole backup that we've always had. Alright, well that's one change, which has been quite well needed.
Oh, you should come down and see the mess I've made.
Messes sound fun. Ah, yes. I don't have my hammer on me. If I did, I could get more quicker.
Oh,
All right.
flux duct,
Mm-hmm.
or it can either be. No, it probably would be best below because we still have to organize everything else. Run the flux duct along there,
Mm-hmm.
and then put the machines on top.
We need more ducts.
We shouldn't.
I only had the 3.
Oh. Okay. That explains it.
Oh, did you have some?
No, I didn't have any.
Ah.
I left the reorganizing of that room to you.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was a little bit on the messy side. I mean, it's not super messy, it's just...
Mm-hmm.
So, can we attach the flux point directly to the cable?
Yeah, put it right at the end there. But wait, that's only...
I'll wait
Okay,
until
yeah, it
we
is fine.
finish.
No, you
I'll
can
wait.
put it on there now.
Okay. And it looks like it's all configured still.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think
Pulverizer.
Yep. Pulverizer.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and we're going to need to redo the outputs on these, I think.
No, we shouldn't. It's exactly set up the same as it was upstairs.
True. Yep. If I grab item ducts, and then I used all the servos on doing the fluid routing upstairs, so
That's understandable.
What? Let's utilize the pink glass which we've gotten to make servos.
All that etho glass.
It's a lot of etho glass.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot a chest, so let's grab one. We only actually... What?
No,
we only
go ahead.
actually need one chest to output everything from. because all the pipes will, or all the ducts will just automatically.
Yep.
That's import cable. There. And blacklist. So now anything that makes its way to that chest will go out. And we want to set up induction smelter.
Yeah, we want to set them all back up.
And induction smelter, we don't really need.
It shouldn't be needing to connect to anything.
Uh-huh. I'll configure an output for it, though, from the back.
Okay.
Which actually, that's how it was configured before.
I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we can make it a thing that it's etho glass.
And we're already working on it.
Oh. It's an etho hopper clock.
That's because he developed
the one that came up with it.
Oh, really? He's the one who used it, though.
Apparently somebody else came up with it, and etho is just the one that used it so often and so frequently that everybody connected it to him rather. At least that's what I keep hearing.
That kind of stuff has happened in the past, so.
Yeah.
Alright, and we're not going to have anything auto about these other than their interaction between themselves.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yep. And in fact, I'm going to move this flux point to the back.
Okay.
So that it's hidden, and we can just run more flux ducts to power other things up.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. And now we still want the whole auto input thing going on, right?
If we can, yeah.
Alright. So, let me grab another chest.
Yep.
Boop. And set it on top there. And we're going to need to, whenever we get ores next, we're going to need to set that filter again. Because the filter isn't set.
A mining, I will go a mining.
I mean, that works. I got the thermal ores covered. Because I just was able to pick up some copper, and I got iron covered.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
Did you see what's in the storage there? Actually, we probably should have another thing in here just because.
What's in the storage?
Look at the crafting.
Oh, coffee table. That's the leftovers from the craft.
I know. I was just laughing like.
I know. That's funny.
That's funny.
The kinds of things we appreciate.
Should we have another one of those here?
Another one of what? Sorry?
The crafting the component.
We could. Or we could put it in between here. In between the stations.
Yeah, true. Because then we need to get the analyzers stuff.
Right there. Storage.
Okay. Yep. I will go mining. I will go mining. I will say this.
Yeah.
We have the entirety of stuff set up down here. Just need to figure out what to do with the floor.
Yep.
Speaking of, did you actually come down and look at the enchanting?
I did. I did come down. I don't think I did on the recording, but I did come down earlier. And yeah, very much works.
It actually wasn't that hard. Like it didn't take me that long.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks so nice.
Awesome. All right. All right, everyone. So that's our episode for today. Link to the pack down in the description. Also, link to Wildfire's stuff, all of her content creation stuff. So, anyways, we will be back for another episode at a later date. So, I will see you all in next time.
Bye.